Yo, 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 yo. What do you do? It is RB22, episode 48, Text Ring of Fire. Man, getting there, bro. Getting there, little by
Almost
little.
50. Almost.
Almost 50, man. It's only taken almost 2 years, but had
Well, we get
people
it
that weren't
time.
dedicated. Had people that weren't dedicated. But now I do. Oh, I got one guy. And then Harry. Man, Harry was going to be with us, but he had a loss in the family. So we let him take the night off and
Yeah, let him do his
be with
thing.
his family. Yeah, family first, always. Jose, my man, how's the little one?
Good, bro. What are we, 7 weeks in now with my child? He's probably watching more footy than he has in the first 2 weeks of his life now. So I'm starting to get him started early. Um, he's starting to make noises now, bro. It's good. It's good. Every day's an adventure
Hmm.
right now. So we're just
Hmm.
we're trying to hang on. The content game doesn't stop though. We keep going.
We keep pushing. My baby girl just turned 10 months,
Oh
so
wow! Congrats, brother.
yeah,
10 months
ten
seems like
months.
forever away from me.
Well, she was born the day before we played LAFC.
Mm.
So when everyone talks about that day, I'm like, I know what you're talking about, because I remember that pretty much that time. I was in the hospital going crazy, dude. 4-1. I was jumping like crazy. They took her for her first bath at the time, so perfect timing.
Four
But like
one,
you say,
yeah.
the show must go on. Copa Tejas last week played Dallas. No Ferreira. We had talked
Shit,
about it
no,
already.
no, numerous names. We could reel the list
Yeah,
out if you want.
yeah, and I had an argument. I mean, debate, I guess you could say, with Marcos about what he was claiming on Twitter and even in person. He came here. My wife, we had her 30th birthday party on Saturday,
Yeah.
so I did not go to the game. I watched it here at the house with some family, and all that. But we watched Houston. Oh, my bad, turn that off. That's Sam. He's coming on. He says so.
Nice.
But yeah,
But
we had Houston and took care of business with them 3-0. Both teams. Copa Tejas, 6 points for Austin FC.
yeah,
Of
two, three
course, we got to
zeros.
beat
How
that.
you feeling right now? Like, does it feel good, or do you feel like maybe there's a little asterisk over the 6 points that you guys got and the 6 goals that you guys got?
It's up in the air. I'm ready for this weekend to see what we do against Miami. Miami's hurting. They're about to get messy. They're in the stars. They're in the clouds, but they're in the dumps. It's all over the place. It's a roller coaster over there for Miami. It's crazy how they're getting Busquets. They're gonna get Jordi Alba probably as a DP, Tata Martino as the coach, and I could see that really changing the game for them. Like
Yeah, bro, 100%. And low key, I'm about to be my second club's about to be Inter Miami, dead ass.
a lot of people.
Yeah, it's a lot of people. Yeah, Barcelona fans, we about to rock pink and black hard. But um outside of that, bro, I will say this: you're catching Miami at a good time, right? Because they are down. They're dealing with a lot of the same shit that Dallas is dealing with, bro. They have like people don't talk about it at all, but Miami's got injuries, bro. They got a crazy amount of injuries. Coach just got let go, and yeah, there's all this like promise on the horizon. I don't think it turns their season around, but I still think that like Austin's catching them at a good time. I don't think
Mhm.
there's going to be any kind of momentum that Miami can try and carry into this game at a time when Austin seems to be really kind of like finding a groove. I'm not going to say has momentum because for me, it's got to be multiple weeks of results. But I do think that like this is a good time for Austin fans to be playing this team and make it 3 in a row. Equally though, if you don't, if for whatever reason, right, Miami wins, and that's going to be heartbreaking considering that you beat basically two playoff teams back to back, and then you go to the second worst team in the league and lose. It feels like what Austin has felt like all season, just up and down. So I don't know. I think for me, it's still like 50-50. It depends on which team shows up.
Yeah, I agree. Austin FC loses this weekend. It does put me in a different state of mind right now. We I guess let's recap Dallas and
Yeah,
let's go and get into that first. See if Sam
yeah, we
gets in
can.
here. So we played Dallas last Wednesday here at home, Q2 Stadium. We had they pushed the time back to 8:30, and ended up being a weather delay, lightning around the stadium. Kickoff ended up happening around a little after 10 p.m. So I did go to that game. the lineup came out, and I saw the four in the back, two center backs. I was like, okay, here we go. I felt like Fabrizio, man, like, or what's his name?
Yeah, Fabrizio. Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like him. I was like, here we go, bro. Like,
Let's see
this
how
is
it
it.
goes.
Rigoni on the bench. What I've been calling for since how long, bro?
How happy were
Since how
you
long,
when you saw it? How
dude?
happy were you?
Oh, bro.
When I saw it, I was like, well, at least RB got what he wanted. Let's just see if it
Yeah,
works.
dude. Yeah, and it stayed true. Stay true. Working on camera setup. This guy.
Sam,
Welcome in, Sam.
welcome in, bro.
Those listening to on Apple and Spotify, Sam's in here. His name is Sam, working on camera setup.
I like that.
So y'all go subscribe to, or hit the subscribe button obviously on YouTube if you haven't, but go to Goals TV and do the code FIRE. That way we can get this guy some camera gear because he needs it. He needs it.
Sam, what's up, bro?
What's up? How are you?
Chilling, man. Chilling. We were just talking about the first epic. Well, I say epic game. I'll say the first part of this epic run Austin's on. In terms of a season, bro, it is kind of an epic run considering where you guys have been. But RB, you were talking about the lineup, the four in the back, Rigoni out. You felt good, bro. You had to feel good 15 minutes in. I mean, you guys were piling on the pressure like fucking crazy.
Yeah, I mean, first half was really good. Obviously, we go up 2-0 by halftime. Ethan Finlay, minute 17. Diego Fagundes, minute 42. Ethan Finlay, I mean, I'm calling for him. He scores minute 17, and I'm just like appreciate you, G. Like, let's keep going. Diego Fagundes assisted by who? Ethan Finlay.
It was kind of a weird assist, but yes, I'll give it to him. It was,
dude, but that's awareness right there.
That's fair.
Both of them. Both of them.
But I say the awareness more on Fagundes' part. I think to me again, I think Finlay's assist was like kind of lucky, just a little bit, but you
it was
need
a good
that.
Layoff.
It was a good layup. You need that, and then Fagundes, bro, just pick it out. I mean, I think Boss fucked that up entirely by not punching it all the way out, but that's what happens when you don't. When you don't, and there you go,
dude. And Boss, wow, I've said it since he got here with Sunshine. Dude, Boz is, I think, one of y'all's best pickups.
By far
on loan. Yeah,
by far. The guy was
amazing.
Lights out in the first half. It could have easily been 4. Could have easily been 5. If you really just kind of factor in all the chances Austin had, bro. It was, it was. I'll talk about Dallas's mishaps in here in a second, but it was just from Austin FC's perspective, and we're looking at solely at y'all's gameplay. It was good. It was better. You're able to move the ball freely through the middle, which you haven't been able to do.
Yeah,
you haven't been able to do. So,
dude, it was nice to feel 2022 vibes again, right through the middle again. Yeah, Nick Lima pushing up, kind of in the central area and giving Giassi Zardes a pass through the center, and him controlling, finishing underneath Boss's arm. Boz obviously getting something on that. That's just class from the keeper, but unfortunate, still went in.
Yeah.
3-0 Austin FC. Game ended 3-0. 3 points Copa Tejas, 3 points MLS. Your thoughts?
So first and foremost on the big picture, that's where I always start with this stuff. I think big picture, it bumps us down to 6th. It's not the end of the world. The Texas in-state rivalry hurts a little bit more than what the impact actually had. But the 3-0, like the 3-0 is it doesn't matter what lineup's out there. It's tough to deal with, bro. Like, I mean, any fan knows that it doesn't matter. Even if you have your C team lineup out there, you're still hoping for a good performance. But I kind of also knew, I didn't see the lineup until later in the afternoon. We were kind of bantering on Twitter earlier in the day about this game. When I saw the lineup, and for those who don't follow FC Dallas, I'll break it down for you really quick. Our system is simple. We run a 4-4-2 or a 4-2-3-1, depending on who we're playing, and our attack comes from the wings. That's it. That's plain and simple. Our outside mids do all the work.
Velasco looked, man. He looked like he had no one to link up with, bro.
He did it. Well, the thing is, we're running a 4-4-2 with him as our forward. Because remember, guys, we didn't have Ferreira. Didn't have due to international play. Didn't have Obrian due to suspension. Didn't have Leggett due to injury. Like Ariola, gone due to injury. Paxton Pomacall, gone due to injury. Like the list just goes on and on from like a midfield and attacker standpoint. But either way, Velasco, for the first time all season, had to play forward, right? So him and Endely had to start up top at the 4-4-2. And we had two outside backs playing outside mid, one of which was called up from the USL, the other one being an academy product. And so when that becomes like the
Scrapping.
bro, like when that becomes how
Scrapping.
you have, because that's the thing with the formation we run with Quillon and Cedillo, neither of those two guys are attacking midfielders. They're both pivots, and so they don't attack at all. Our whole system runs through our outsides, and so if the people you got on the outside are just not up to MLS snuff, it doesn't even matter, right? You can't attack. So what I was hoping for was just defending. Can we defend? Can we keep them out? I'll play for a 0-0 draw. I don't care. Not what happened. Our defensive back line was a little bit in better shape than the rest of our team, but we just got bombarded by Austin. It was so easy to break our midfield down that our back line just didn't have a chance. Like it was just cross after cross.
I think the fact that Josh Wolf came out with the 4-4, the 4-2-3-1, Nico was just not even, they were not ready. They expecting the 5 in the back.
Yeah.
Maybe Lima to play center back with, Rado and Cascante. Did not expect that to happen. So that helped a lot. And then Rado Ivanovic.
Yeah.
Last 2 matches for Austin FC. Yeah, he played his ass off, man. Wish we could have kept the guy, for a little longer, but it is what it is.
Yeah, the situation.
Wish him the best. Yeah.
But yeah, man. I mean, like in all honesty, the best players on the day were probably our back line and maybe Quillon, and of course, Boss played really well. He had that horrible error, and it is what it is on Fagundes' goal, and it was a horrible error. You're taught 1-on-1 as a keeper to either don't come off your line, or if you're going to come out, you punch it out or you catch it. Like there's no other alternative. So he didn't get that, didn't catch it right, went right to Fagundes, and that second goal felt like it was the nail in the coffin. The Giassi goal was the perfect example of what I'm talking about. You slice up our midfield when the outside mids and the interior mids just aren't on the same page. Like they aren't covering the same guys, or they are sometimes covering the same runners. And before you know it, I mean, Lima could just easily play a ball from the back line directly to Giassi, and he's able to get that goal. So all in all, man, it felt like just a real bad night that started in a bad way because no one knew how to play with each other. Just a bunch of guys that were out there playing Sunday League football, for all I know. But yeah, man, that was pretty much it. We're trying to put the game behind us and move on to LAFC, because I think that's what I think that's the game that we're saving all our resources for, like getting people back from injury. I'm going to be at that game on Saturday, and we'll see how it all pans out.
It's going to be this Saturday.
This Saturday
or next July 1st.
Yeah, July 1st in Frisco. Military appreciation night.
What, 10-day break?
Another, a 10-day break, much needed, bro. We need these players back. Like it has to happen. So 6th place, we're still in the playoff window. I'm not mad about where we are in the standing. It's just we're on this negative bump because of injuries. We've lost 3 of the last 4, and it's like we just need to start going. You know what I mean? We need to start kind of putting some results together now.
Yep, all-star guy out. Jesus Ferreira, shout out. He did make the MLS All-Star team, and so did John Gallagher.
Yeah,
crazy. He's been working his ass off, top scoring back in the league,
and was the top scorer for Austin FC for a little while until Tejas started popping off. So like it's one of those things where like he's carried the back line and the front line for a little bit for you guys.
He's played the 9 for us at some point. First season he played a 9 for us. Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the guy's
jack of all trades, bro.
The guy's an animal.
Yeah.
Houston, that we get 3 points from Dallas. Appreciate you. Come back again whenever you want to give them away again.
Tell you what, we'll come back with Ferreira, who makes the Q2 his playground every time he shows up. But yeah, we'll get there.
Hey, it's all right. We took advantage of the situation. Got it done,
you did, so. That you did. That you did, bro.
We got it done, bro. We got it done. It's all that matters at the end of the day.
Very true. Very true.
So Houston, Saturday, they moved the time again, 8:30 p.m.
It's hot as fuck here. For anybody who's not in Texas, bro, it is hot as shit. Even in Dallas, I can't imagine what it's like where you guys live, bro. There's no way.
We got 110 tomorrow.
No, there's no way,
we got 110
bro.
tomorrow.
I thought 103 was bad. I'm like, bro, I can't. I'm melting. I can't do this anymore. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro.
We got 110 tomorrow, G. So to hydrate everybody that's out there, like I say, wherever you're listening to us in the world, hydrate. I'm serious, man.
It's no joke.
Yeah, no joke, no joke. 8:30 kickoff. We play against Houston. Shout out to Houston. Also, they got Ache Ache in the MLS All Star game. Don't know why, but nah.
Having the best season he's had in MLS so far.
I mean, well,
Yeah. By
by
default, by default. But like,
default.
nonetheless, bro, it's still like, I mean, shit. He was Houston's leading goal scorer for at one point in time this season. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's doing well. He's doing well. He can't. Plus in the table there, fourth place. Dallas, notably seventh, and we're in eighth. So we're on playoff line.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get to those discussions here in a minute. We do got a bit of topics to just run through once we get through these games. But Houston, I'm just gonna run through it pretty quick because Sam's not here. We beat them 3-0 at home. Finlay in the minute 22, just a header off the defender. Nice reaction. Finished that off. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
Finlay, bro. Again with this lineup. Let me get to the lineup again. I'm sorry. No Rigoni. No Rigoni. I think that's all I needed to really say about this lineup.
He will come back into the lineup, bro. You know what's gonna happen.
So, Jorge Iturralde asked him, Josh Wolf, he said, how does the front office feel with 2 million sitting on the bench? And he's like, oh, we talk about it, this and that. But dude, the way Josh responds to the media sometimes, it's almost like kind of cringy. like bro, just like, I don't know, give some kind of transparency, or the way you answer, just be a little bit more professional about it, instead of like, he's like, oh, we pretty much don't care about what you guys think, and or what you guys say, and this, that. And I get it, but they do, they do care.
Yeah.
And to seem kind of tough and like just to brush it off like that, it's just some, I love Josh, bro. Like, Josh, my guy, and my guy, but coach, different thing.
But you don't think that like maybe he's tired of it? Like, think about it, bro. He's got to be
I get
tired
it.
of being dragged by the media, by his own fan base, who was, and don't mind you, they were on the exact opposite side of the fence last season, just a year ago, and now the whole world has flipped on him, and all it took was 2 in-state results. I mean, granted, good results, but for now, for that to be kind of that monkey off his back, and then you flip it around and ask him about the money that's sitting on the bench, I would just be annoyed too.
Yeah, I agree with you. And I mean, it's just sometimes the way it comes off, the way it seems. That's the only thing. I feel where he's coming from, the frustration, but sometimes you can't just let it show all the time. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
No, these players wouldn't be able to. These players wouldn't be able to say. Sometimes I feel like what he says, these players would never say that kind of stuff.
Probably not, but I also as like a former player would have like respected. I be putting myself in those players' shoes. I would have like been like, you know what? At least he's going to bat for us a little bit, and that's cool because at the end of the day, they ride definitely him. And like I will say, outside of certain players like Rigoni, much of the fan base doesn't hold a ton of the players accountable. It's like Wolf.
That's one thing that I want to kind of talk about is the Rigoni hate, right? Everyone's just. Rigoni's easy to be the scapegoat. Everyone hates on Rigoni. Everyone,
yourself included.
Yeah. But not much. Like some people, I'm not always on Twitter. On the show, yes, on the show, I'll come on the show, and that's one thing, because I have a platform. I have this platform to do that. I'm not gonna go on Twitter and just blow them all the time and this and that. Like, for what?
Yeah.
But I am gonna have my say on here, because that's where I feel like I should say it, right? And about my Cascante takes and all that. Which, shout out to Cascante, to
another hated on Austin FC player,
another guy. But I'm just not even get into it. Let's just not get into that, bro. Please. So, but yeah, these players, Fagundes turning it on.
Yeah.
Like Gallagher getting the call up. Rado, he's gone. Stuver playing lights out again. Wolf, okay, he's doing his thing there in the midfield. And Pereira, bro, getting an assist. Pereira, bro, he's my guy, man. he has improved so much, and you can just tell that he's just going to keep getting better and better. And it's almost hard to tell if he's even playing in his right position right now. Imagine him at a 10 or something, like
I don't know about a 10, but I think like a true 8. Because right now I don't even think of him as a true 8. When I
yeah,
watch him
or an
play,
8.
he's like a hybrid 6'8". Like he
Right,
comes
right,
he comes
right, right,
back
right.
pretty deep
Hmm.
to get the ball. And I know a lot of players
And
do
he
that.
wants to. He wants to.
Yeah. He wants to be on the ball as much as he can. So like I would say, but he's also like a good physical player. I would say he's like a hybrid 6'8" that has potential to be like a pure number 8, just a pure interior
Hmm.
midfielder,
Yeah, yeah.
box to box. You play some, defensive responsibilities, but for the most part, like you're there to help create. I like that idea. Not a pure number 10, because a number 10 to me has got to be like obviously a Driussi, your actual 10, someone who needs to be that facilitator in your attack. But I like Danny as like someone who's just like he controls the tempo of the game.
No, yeah, I agree. But that's what I'm saying. Just even on the wing, he got that assist off the wing. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, just trying them. You just never know where somebody could really play differently, open up. Like Gallagher. Gallagher's a really good back now.
I would say there's a good amount of players who are pretty versatile on Austin's roster. Like if I was doing it, well, I would almost try to mirror what, and I know you, and it's very night and day different. So anybody's watching this right now and thinks I'm an idiot for comparing the two, I'm prefacing this. But at the end of the day, like the versatility of players in the age of modern soccer allows you to do what coaches like overseas like Arteta and Xavi do, in the sense that by recruiting and Pep recruiting versatile players that can play multiple positions on the field, your tactics can have them move. They don't have to be in set positions. They can move around the pitch freely, and that includes the back line. So if you do it right, you can have these guys that all know how to play multiple positions, keeping the other team off balance by simply just moving all over the pitch
Yeah,
and be
yeah.
comfortable doing it.
Right. Yep.
So
Yep. That's right. So Houston, the guy, he's trying to get in here, I think, but Aliu, Quinones, Basi, Baird, Herrera, Archer, Steres, Mikael, Svichevenko, Escobar, and Clark.
I did watch some of that game, by the way, and I will say this, because the question everybody's got to be at this point of the season, the question everybody's got to be asking themselves is why is Houston, and here's Sam to probably tell us here in a second, but why is Houston so up and down, home and away? Like what the hell is going on that they can't take their home form and do it on the road? I think personally, I have my own theory. I think personally, it's just an inexperienced team. That's why you sign guys like Ache, right, to bring experience and to like level the team out. But like, it's just there's a lot of youngsters too on that team. I just think a team don't have a ton of playoff experience with this version of this team. It could be big games on the road. They're just, who knows? The inexperience is taking over, but I'm not really sure. It's just so weird. I haven't seen a team this up and down, home and away in a while.
Yeah, I don't get it. Sam, are you able to get in here or no?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you. So we're talking about Houston's form away and at home.
Oh
What's
my!
the deal? What's your what can we say, analysis on this Houston being an absolute ass away from home? I mean,
And how do you fix it?
Well, that's been the question. I mean, we've had this problem not just this year. This has been a problem since for years. So I think for me, there has to be a mentality change on the road. I mean, if you watch these two teams, they're two different teams. You see at home, this is a confident team that's trying to go out and win. They're trying to please this crowd, and then when you go away, we kind of do Jose Mourinho and park the bus. So it's an interesting style change that's not working. We've gotten a couple points, but something has to change. And to me, there's no real solution rather than just wanting to win away. So it, for me, going into this away match, my goal wasn't for us to. I knew we weren't going to win. I didn't expect much because of how bad we are on the road, and versus how good we are at home. And so for me, going into this match is just how will we compete and actually play, and will we actually put up a fight. And you could tell that those 10 to 11 games we played in the last month and a half have finally caught up with us. So, I mean, I'm disappointed with the result, but I I, I can't say I
I'm
didn't
not.
expect it.
I think it was a pretty good result for me, my end.
Yeah,
Did you
now
go to the
you're
game?
2-1 in the
Did you come
season.
to Houston? 2-1. I know, right? Hey, on the cool, Tejas, is verde according to uh Copa Tejas, but
Bro, this
Oh
this, this might
yeah,
be a hot
if
take.
you
This might be a hot take. I don't know why. Copa Tejas is cool and all. It's just like I don't know. I need the Austin like insertion into these Texas State rivalries to be bigger. It just like it doesn't feel like it means that much. Like it does, but it doesn't. Like I want Copa Tejas to mean a whole lot
it's
more.
it's in its
yeah.
infancy right now though.
Yeah,
It's
that's
still
fair.
young.
That's
It's still
fair.
young.
Yeah, I just want it to mean a whole lot more, bro. Like I don't know, maybe.
Well, imagine this. Imagine this. Imagine y'all beat us when we go to Dallas. Okay. You get
Okay,
3 points. You get 3 points right now. Dallas has 1 point.
And
They
then
have
we
one
beat
point.
Dallas, easy win.
I mean,
And then
depending
that
on
would give y'all three
which version of
points.
Dallas you play, but yeah, what?
Well, I'm saying that gives you 3 points, and then you go to Houston, and then you beat them, right? And
Which we
but
should.
say you're part of the supporters group. So you're part of the supporters group that actually travels to these games. That's why it whenever you're actually traveling to Dallas and Houston and Austin, I think it means a little bit more to those people than like the people who just watch it on TV.
No, but it could be like it could be a big thing that ends up, as a subplot
I
between
agree.
all
I
the
agree.
MLS stuff. Like
I
it's just
agree.
it could be legit.
A lot of
And
people don't know about it though.
yeah, they don't. And if they could find a way to like even incorporate again the way it's supposed to be, the other pro teams in Texas, right? Not just
Yeah,
MLS,
right.
but other
Like a cup,
teams. Yeah,
like a tournament.
something to actually compete for. I don't know, bro. Copa Tejas is awesome, but I like the idea of it. I just wish it was like there was more on the line for it. That would actually be dope. But that's my TED talk for today.
I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. But yeah, no. Sam makes a good point. They are 2-1 against Austin this season. They got us both times. We went over there. No one forget that. So kind of be loud. 3-0. We beat them 3-0. But
Bro,
so
we
did they.
we got one
So
more
did
seeing
they.
against Austin. We got
interesting
one more.
things.
What's that?
I've been seeing some interesting posts about how Austin runs the state after winning 3-0 twice a week after losing twice to a team that's supposed to be worse than them.
Yeah. Facts. Facts.
And those
Trust me, bro.
all
When
that
have you
Achachi
seen
talk.
me go to my Twitter and see whenever I've put that because I'm on the same page as you. We lost
Hey,
twice
that
to Houston.
Achachi missing banner, I don't understand that. He scored twice against y'all this season, so maybe it's
Yeah.
just me.
Bro. Yeah. I'm not. It's just like the Mexican fans, right? They're not all saying puto. So
Hey, I was there. We were saying something else.
But I will say this, bro. I mean, I agree with Sam. I think that, Austin right now, Austin FC fans are on cloud nine after 2 dubs in a single week. Granted, 2 big dubs. And I say big dubs not because they're Copa Tejas or whatever, but more because they're 2 playoff teams that are probably at the end of the
well,
day.
they're in-state rivalries.
Yeah, that's
We
true.
want, dude. We want to beat y'all more than anyone in this league. Trust me.
And I would
To
say,
us. To us.
yeah, to you guys, right? And like the longest time, right? You got to remember, right? Houston and Dallas was the rivalry, so
Right.
it's
Of
like
course. Of
we're
course.
looking at that and trying
And
to
we're
make
young.
comparisons.
We're in its infancy still.
Yeah.
And of course, yeah, y'all are gonna throw that in our face. Be like, man, the real rivalry is Dallas and Houston.
Yeah, where are
and all
your
that.
trophies at?
Right, of course.
But
That's gonna
bro,
be the argument.
but I will say this, like it's fine that you understand that. What I'm saying
Mhm.
is like sometimes the fan base, the Verde
Yeah.
fan base forgets, and they don't
Okay.
want to be told that hey, y'all are literally a baby, a
That's my
child. We still
that's
have
my
to
army, bro.
we still have to put you over our shoulder and burp you a little bit.
That's my
But
army.
like at the other day, the other two clubs have been around forever, and
Yeah,
the
y'all got
fact
2 cups combined.
we're not,
So
but still more than you. And been to the same amount of cup
for now,
finals.
for now.
Y'all haven't even been to MLS Cup final. We've been there.
Bro,
We
have
smelled
you?
the air.
You've
We've
had-
touched
oh,
the pitch.
okay.
Yeah, we have 100%.
Yeah, you saw
we've
it.
been there.
You took a
Yeah.
picture. Did you take a picture with it?
Our current leading goal scorer, his dad, who was the leading goal scorer back then, was there in the starting lineup for FC Dallas back then. So I remember.
Oh, and they won it?
2010. No, the year
And they won
the
it?
year we went to MLS Cup final and lost. Again,
Yeah,
Austin FC
so
fans have yet
L's.
to breathe because they lost 4-1 to LAFC. Got
L's.
literally smacked, put to bed, tucked in, while the real team.
But
went on
who
to be a
started,
champion.
bro?
While the real team
Who
went on to be a
started
champion.
though?
So
Bro, Rigoni started. Bro. I'm telling you.
Again, this
like
is
playing
why
FIFA.
this is
like
why
playing
it's so
FIFA.
easy to come after Austin fans. This is why I love it, bro. I'm
bro,
here for it.
trust
I'm
me, bro.
going to remind you
0 cups.
that I'm your
0
father
cups.
all day, every
0
day.
cups.
All
Father,
day, every day.
3-0 smack in, 2-1 in the playoffs.
Still ahead of you in the standings, though.
By 1 point for now.
Doesn't matter.
We got one game in hand too, so
we'll see.
we got 3 points in the other.
Bro, enjoy the dub against our C teams when our A team's available. God, I can't wait.
Bro, I'm gonna be in Dallas. Hey, we got to do it. We got to make it happen.
What, in
I'm
person?
gonna be in Dallas.
Yeah.
I'm
down. I'm going to LAFC game this weekend. It's gonna be good. I hope anyway. I hope our lineup's starting to come back. I heard Leget's back in training. That makes me happy. I heard Palma calls close to being back in training. That makes me happy. So no Ferreira, but if Obrion's back, I mean, I feel decent. I think we'll have a decent shot at LAFC.
Yeah, LAFC. We got Inter Miami. I think we got to take care of business.
Messi
again,
FC.
Messi FC,
yeah.
aka Barca 2.0.
Who's going to Miami to see Messi? Is anybody? Because heard he's gonna be there.
I can't afford to.
Signed in training. Freaking losers, man.
I'm gonna give me a Messi jersey though. That's for sure. That's 100%. Inter Miami Messi jersey. I'll probably get a Boosie jersey too. For being honest.
I know Russell's gonna ask for one. Russell is a big Messi fan. He's a lefty too. So he has a tournament this weekend. Hey, everybody who listens, y'all come check us out. We'll be at Old Settlers Park in Round Rock. It's a 3v3 tournament. It's those the ones that go all over the country. So, if they win it, they'll qualify for a bigger tournament. These little boys are balling out, man. They're working hard. So
I like that.
their team name is guess.
South Sudan. Oh,
Texas Ring of Fire, bro.
I like that, bro. That's awesome.
Free advertisement, bro.
Hell yeah.
From my son, first soccer team. So y'all come support Texas Ring of Fire this Saturday.
Bro, you got to put the little call to action on the bottom of the kit. The find us on Spotify, on
QR code.
Oh yeah, for real. Hey, not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Idea.
But
so I wanted to talk about. That's all I really got about Copa Tejas. Austin FC is leading 6 points. Houston with 4 and Dallas with 1. Those are the standings for that. We don't have Harry here to talk any actual Copa Shield, but I think El Paso is still in the lead for that one. Not too sure. Not sure how they're doing right now.
Yeah.
But, El Paso, San Antonio, and Rio Grande Valley. Y'all go check those teams out. Give them a view or two from us. Gold Cup. We got USA 1-1 against Jamaica. I watched a little bit of the match, a little bit of the highlights.
I streamed it. It was good.
It
was about what I expected from USA's B team.
Yeah.
Pretty much, bro. And you could argue C team. At the end of the day, isn't it crazy that Ferreira is probably their best player? Probably their best player. And that, I'm sorry, as an FC Dallas fan, I've always been critical of Ferreira at the national team level. I always thought he didn't really belong there. He looked super out of place at the World Cup. But he kind of shut me up a little bit on this. Now, granted, it was Jamaica, but it was a Jamaica that had Leon Bailey, Mikel Antonio.
Well, it's just a good Jamaica team.
Yeah, Demarai Gray. There's some ballers on that team. So Ferreira played pretty well. The team overall, bro, it was laughable. I was actually laughing on stream at times. It was crazy. Damn, this team can't figure it out, man. It's I don't know. Do y'all think it was good? Because I didn't think it was good. I thought USA did not play well.
Like I said, I just watched a little bit of it. I'm not. Just wanted to hear y'all's thoughts.
Brandon Vasquez saved the day, bro. He saved the day.
I only watched 15 minutes, but From what I
Yeah,
saw,
because
is
it was about the same time as Austin, in
Yeah.
Houston.
Hmm.
yeah, it was the same time too.
I had to watch that smacking.
Yeah, it was. It was. I was
All
watching both
right,
games at
all
the
right.
same time. Yeah, it was. They were pretty much the same time.
Hey, what's up with Ache Ache and his comments on? You think that Dynamo say they keep trucking along, maybe make playoffs this year? Do you
Which
think
one?
next year
The
could
attendance one?
possibly?
Yeah, the
What's that? Yeah,
attendance,
the
the
attendance.
national team
Yeah,
versus the Dynamo.
Look
national
here.
team was able to fill 70,000. Just for context for everyone listening out there, they were able to fill what is
Uh,
it, the NRG?
Energy
Yes, it
Stadium.
was
Yeah.
66K. I was
Yeah, so
there.
66,000. Dang, nice. 66,000. All those fights, dude. Like, behave yourselves, bro. God bless. But yeah, and then 20,000 Houston Dynamo, not able to always fill up. Sometimes I think y'all capping, but sometimes it's a sold out stadium, capping like we are. So,
Yeah, I
they
was
know.
about to say. I don't know about a sold out stadium this weekend.
I don't know about the sold out section for y'all, but you know,
Hey, but
that's
this is what
that's all I know.
happens when we can't bring instruments, flags, banners. Can't limit that and expect people to travel.
I mean, we can't do it over there for y'all either, so we still
Yeah, you
travel.
guys bring out your whole band.
Bro, win. We were clapping last game.
The first game of the year, you guys brought the banners. You guys brought drums.
First game, yeah. I'm talking about last game. But
About last
anyways,
game because you guys didn't travel. Los Verdes didn't ask for allocation.
yeah, we did travel.
Los Verdes, like people came, but like there was no buses or anything.
Yeah, I know, but we still traveled.
Yeah, but
We had a
that
section.
you guys brought it. Like that's not my problem that you didn't bring instruments. They're allowed.
What?
But
All right,
I
all
think
right.
Achach has a good point though. In all honesty.
Yeah. So Acha said that if pretty much Mexico can sell out the 70,000, because they asked him how he felt about the Mexican national team perform, playing a game there in Houston. He did not get the call up. He's pretty much retired, unspoken retirement with the national team, and he said he was happy for them. He's followed them since he was a kid, and he felt that if they could, fill out 70,000 for a Mexico game, why couldn't the Dynamo fill out the 20,000? And he's, in my opinion, it was kind of like come watch us, guys. Like, we're here.
Well,
Yeah.
it look, I talked about this a little bit. It's the marketing. The marketing
Hmm.
for this team hasn't been enough. There's so many things this team could do. Just and even the things they have right now. I've been to the stadium multiple times. There's room for ads probably in three and like 30 different places that we don't take advantage of. We do cascarita on Wednesdays every so often, which is basically football events in the community, and they have good outings for those. If you're gonna give incentivize going into these things, or maybe be like there'll be a player there, incentivize the winning team, the team that stays on the longest, each gets a ticket in whatever section, incentivize going to these events, because even the events that happen, there's not enough marketing being done there. And then for me, it's also the marketing done for the actual team. I've never seen a TV ad. I've only ever seen one billboard ad, and that's the most I've ever seen for this team. So for a team that's had a reputation that doesn't back it, these last 8 years, we've had a bad reputation that the Dynamo are a place where you go to Shell Energy Stadium or BBVA, whatever you want to call it, for when it was, and you don't know if the Dynamo are going to win or not. You don't know if you're going to see a complete team or if you're going to see a team that looks like it's playing on a Wednesday night that woke up an hour before the match. So I, I've heard multiple times people saying that they don't want to come to these matches, not only because of that, but because they look, these teams, we've been putting in good showings for casuals to come back and come back. And I'm finally happy about that because we're finally being consistent at home, which is a step in the right direction. But in order to incentivize people to come back, there has to be Ache is not enough. This is not enough. There has to be a connection to the community and grassroots, and right now there is none of that. Austin has been. I'll give Austin this. Austin's been really great about getting into their community and advertising. I've seen more advertisements on Twitter in real life about Austin FC than I have about the Dynamo, and I think it's more about what does this club want, and so far this club has chosen corporate ideas over community ideas. Just a couple weeks last year, they implemented a wall from the Hustletown bar, so people wouldn't buy the cheap tickets just to stand at the bar. And around 3 weeks ago, they removed the whole concrete wall, and basically are now incentivizing people to sit there. So, and then they've slowly removed ads all over the place and have replaced them with only Shell Energy Stadium ads, which was part of the agreement and which has kicked out, but some local sponsors. So yes, we have these new kind of ideas going in, but it it seems like we haven't done enough to the community, and right now all that's being touched is the corporate part of the club, which for me isn't enough. And then to have our president who's focusing on not one but two clubs. She's both the CEO and president of the Dynamo and Dash. So for me, I think you need to have some committed not only to that, but have someone committed to all the positions. We've cleared out that presidential area, but something needs to change because the FO is what broke this organization before, both on the field and marketing wise. Now it's going to take an FO that knows what they're doing to get this team back to where they were in back in 2010, where AEG was still involved and when we made that new stadium.
Yeah, it's gonna. I mean, that's what we're here for. Obviously, we're trying to get everyone involved, everyone interested in the Houston Dynamo. But whenever, yeah, your front office isn't marketing for you and putting billboards out, reaching out to the community, just trying to put soccer out there and affordable or reach out, reachable, graspable to people who don't know anything about it. It's tough. It's almost like you got to have people looking for that actual specific thing. And if you're not looking for it, how are you going to find it? You already got your habits that you're already based out of. So I could see. I've seen a lot of posts of the front office burning bridges with the fans, like you say, Wednesday night, not knowing if you're gonna. I would assume what you mean by complete team is by putting like reserve players or something like that out there.
Like performance wise.
Okay, so but yeah, I mean, getting a result in MLS is it's not guaranteed unless you're LAFC right now, right? And even them, they can't get a result. You look at St. Louis, bro. They hit the ground running. That's crazy. I did not imagine that happening, but it is happening. So Houston, I mean, I think with time it'll get there. Hopefully, you get the attractions of Ache there. He's there now. Playoff runs, and then a better marketing team. I mean, community involvement, like you say. I can see how that could possibly grow it. So just got to get headed in that direction somehow, one way or another. Sí o no? Sí o no, vato?
See, cha.
So, I got a question. I know you don't care about Copa Tejas, so you say you don't. But who wins it? But who wins it?
Houston, probably this season.
Houston.
I would think so. I mean, I think at the end of the day, like we get one more game. I think against Houston, we have one more game against Austin. I just don't know where we end up with injuries. Some of them are longer. I have questions about like our health and medical staff, but our physios for real, bro. This many injuries is like crazy. I'm almost like, bro, what the hell are y'all doing?
I said that. Remember, I said that about ours.
Yeah, it's like this. This has gotten to a point where it's insane. Like we're putting.
It's questionable.
Yeah,
It's
like
questionable.
okay, like what's the staff doing, bro? Like why is everybody getting injured?
Mhm.
But anyway, I don't know what's gonna happen with us heading into the latter parts of the season. I think we'll be healthy by playoffs, but if we don't have any momentum, it's not going to matter anyway. So I would bank on Houston if they could figure out how to play on the road.
Well,
I say
we don't have
Austin
to
wins
play
it.
on the road to win that Dallas match, no? Is at home?
You're at home, so that's gonna be a tough one, I think, for us. We'll see how it goes, though. Again, it just depends on what Dallas team is available.
Yeah, I was about to say it depends on what players back. Like, I think it just depends.
Yeah, and then the Austin match, for us anyway. I don't know. And then you guys have Austin one more or no?
No, we're done. We're
You're
done.
done. Yeah.
So
So
it all depends. If you guys win, we're basically in the clear. As if we
If
win,
Austin wins, we win
It's
Copa
done.
Tejas in Dallas. Yeah, it's done.
if you guys tie, it comes down and we win. It comes down to I think goal differential.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah, I just think I don't know why, especially if Ferreira's back. I feel like we have a shot at Austin 100%.
I think Austin, man, if Austin plays Finlay, you know what I'm saying?
You're
I'm
talking
with
like
H,
Finlay's
bro.
Messi, bro. You're talking
Grigoni,
like
bro,
I'm
Messi.
with
stand
H.
up.
Not-
I'm with
Bruh.
H, bro. I'm with
No.
H. Finlay
He
over
called
Messi,
him.
bro.
Yeah, he said Finlay over Messi. Y'all are both
Finlay over Messi.
I don't know
bro.
what's in the
Alright,
water down in
alright.
Austin, bro. But y'all got
Hey, and then Zardes over Ronaldo, right? That's what he said.
Yeah, that's what he said. That's how down bad y'all are, bro. Y'all were so thirsty for goals. We literally have dudes on Austin FC pods talking about Zardes over Ronaldo and Finlay over Messi. That's crazy.
Hey, I'll tell
Hey.
you a goal score for 2 mil. I said this again.
Nah, I'm good, bro. We don't need that. We don't need that over here. So I say Austin wins. I really think if we go play the way we played this game, 4 in the back.
That's the only trophy y'all winning this season. But yeah.
Yeah. Hey. I'll take it, G.
Oh, that
Take
ref.
it.
Hey, let me take a second to say the ref for that game. Every time you guys fell, it was a foul. Every time.
Hey,
Every
bro, like
time
I
you got
just said,
touched.
I'll take it, G. Hey, we 3-0. 3-0. 3 points.
2-1.
It is what it is.
2-0.
It's not
2-1.
gonna look all this, bro. It's not gonna matter if y'all don't beat Inter Miami. If y'all don't beat Inter Miami, it's back to square one.
Fair.
And
Hey,
it's gonna be
Messi
like,
FC,
damn.
come on.
So okay, so that brings me to my next question. Who finishes higher in the West out of our 3 teams? I'll go first. Since I already know. I think Dallas is going to finish higher in the West. I know you're kind of unsure of your team.
We're all within 2 points of each other. I mean, look, we got a lot of season left. I like the experience we have on our team, but there's still a lot of inexperience too. We're just not a deep team, and you can see it now, right, with injuries. So if we get players back, I agree with you, bro. If we get players back in time, I think we can make a good little run into playoffs, try to make it deeper than last season. But I mean, we finished 3rd in the standings last season. It's like we know we can do it. It's just what comes after that. But it's good. I think it's gonna be between us and Houston. I think Austin is just not that they're not good. On their day, Austin is good, but also on their negative day, on their bad day, they're really bad. So
we need Kip. I think Kip Keller's going to step up.
summer window,
would be
you guys don't go
Yeah,
after
whole
somebody?
tactic is gonna be just call for the ball when you're on the other team. Stand behind, call for the ball.
Yeah.
The
Man, he's
weirdest
grown.
own goal
He's
I've
grown
ever
from that.
seen to date, I think. Like the weirdest own goal I've ever seen in my life, I'm pretty sure. But anyway.
Yeah. No, it's fine. It's fine. It happens.
But
Kip
yeah,
goes
I
for
mean,
that.
I think it's gonna be like Dallas or Houston. I think if Austin
Hey,
makes
Sam,
playoffs, it's a
at least
W.
he shows his face, Sam. At least he shows his face.
Bro, my camera didn't work.
Oh.
I tried, bro.
That's all I'm gonna
You
say,
only see
bro.
my camera, bro. Look at this.
Dang, I didn't know you. All right, man.
Well,
Nah,
look,
so but no, Kip Keller. I think in the transfer window, real quick, just touch on that. I think he gets called back up.
you still need depth. You still need depth. It has to happen. Like you guys need to make a move for a defender. I don't care if anybody thinks you need goals. I don't care if Zardes' goals dry up.
But the thing is that even getting a defender right now, right? Wolf is not going to play him until 3 months from now.
That.
Come on, bro. Are you kidding me?
You don't know that. You just don't
I
know
know
it.
that.
Bro,
I know that.
Look at Nico.
Bro,
I guarantee you, Coach Nico didn't think
dude.
he'd be playing academy players in the fucking lineup against big ass teams, and here we are.
Bro, I promise you, Wolf.
You don't think
he will play? Wolf will play Zardes as a center back before he plays some new guy.
Bro, you have at
Bro,
some
he don't.
point
He don't
you just
play, bro. Okay, Amro Tarek. He don't play his players in their position, bro. So
it just
like,
depends
really
on who he gets, who's available in the window, if you
man,
can.
trust me,
but
bro.
I think even as a depth
don't tell
option,
me about
right?
my team, bro. Hey, don't come over here and try to tell me about my team, all right, dog?
I'm just saying logically, this is what he should do, bro. And like whether he does it or not, I guess yes, you and the fan base would know better than I would. But if he was smart, you would stack up the chips while you can stack them, not be forced to make tough decisions because you're forced to make them. And like, I just think you got plenty of depth at forward, even if it's not, youthful talent that could go out there and be a workhorse for 60 minutes. At least you have 3 different options at forward. You can't even say the same shit at center back. Like,
yeah, we need Vicenen back too. I think that obviously 4 in the back is the smartest thing to do. When you play the 5 in the back, you got to have 3 center backs. So,
and that requires more coordination. 3 center backs. It's harder to play.
And Cascante as the center guy.
He's y'all's guy right now, though. He's y'all's guy.
Oh my god,
he's doing well.
The guy that just not get into it.
He is, bro. If anybody just reads Austin FC Twitter, like, Cascante is that fucking dude, bro. And now he's a hero. Again, it was a horrible situation. No one should be racially abused on social media. It is what it is.
Oh,
but But with that said, like, now he's kind of like a martyr a little bit.
I don't get into politics, man.
I don't either. Politics. But I just the Austin FC fan base feels positively some type of way about Cascante right now, despite all the glaring holes we've seen in this game as a defender up to this point.
Yeah. So yeah, Cascante, truck on, bro. Hey, keep making us proud as long as you can, because stay keeping us proud,
bro.
As long as you can.
You're gonna miss him. Something happens to him, though. You will. As much as he messes up, you will.
Let's just get into the next. One last thing I want to touch on. Jesus Ferreira. He's out for you guys.
Fucking
10 goals for FC Dallas. Your second leading goal scorer has two goals. So how's that going to go for you guys? Imagine if they make a run to the Gold Cup. Gold Cup runs through July. Do you know?
Through mid to late July. Here's what I will say: if they do make, first off, I don't see, unless the United States somehow, and look, they're playing St. Kitts tomorrow. So we will find out if this team barely scrapes by St. Kitts, bro, it's chalked. It's over. They're not getting past the quarterfinal. We will get Ferreira back sooner. I'm in heaven, bro. Because showing out for the U.S. is good, but this is not even U.S.'s A team, so I don't know how much he's actually proving. But I don't see U.S. going far. But either way, we'll be missing him for some time. I think O'Brien will step up. Here are the 2 big question marks that should step up, but I just don't know what they do. Areola, if he gets back from injury, and Velasco, who's not injured at all right now, just can't, bro. If it's not a bad decision, it's a poor pass. It's a shot that goes 10 yards wide. It's like his final execution is so off right now, and he does some of the things right, like the runs he tries to make. But half the time, bro, he misses a runner because he's not looking up. Because he's a glory hunter. He wants to be CR7. And it's like, bro, he
probably feels that he can do that in the MLS, He's like,
but the thing is, he hasn't. You know what I mean? Like he's had the occasional one-off goal, like one-off brilliant moment in a game. Sporting Kansas City was the last one that I remember, where he just teed one up from outside the 18, curled it right in that top corner. It looked amazing. But for every one of those goals, we get like 20 shots that do absolutely nothing. Don't test the keeper. He had runners that were wide open and just missed them. It's like it's not worth the frustration. So like, I don't know. Me personally, I'm almost at a point where if he somehow manages not to pick it up the rest of the season, I'm okay with cashing in. Like, me personally, I'm okay with it. I think we could find another youthful talent who's fast.
We'll trade Redes for him.
Stop, bro. We're not trading with an in-state rival. One, and Redes is not anywhere near Velasco. But bro, he's not. Redes has done some good things for you guys, but he's not. He's not Velasco. I will say this.
I agree.
There is some talent I would trade for him in the league, but even if we just sell him, I'm cool with selling. So, bro, there were rumors he was going to go to Leeds United in the last major window. Let that happen again. Let him go to Europe. Let him do his thing. Whatever.
Yeah, hey, I have a striker for you. I'm telling you, $2 million.
Bro, I just
Larson, take him.
I'm down. And look, guys, FC Dallas. For those who didn't pay attention, we just signed another player, another attacker, Eugene Ansa, and I would say he's actually more of like a winger, more like a center forward. He could play anywhere on the front line, in my opinion. Israeli has last played in the Israeli Pro League, has Europa League Conference
big
experience.
Stature.
Yeah, big stature, fast, physical. I will say he's got like Fabian Castillo vibes from like 2011, 2012 FC Dallas, where like my biggest gripe of Fabian Castillo back then was he was all athleticism. When it came time to like shoot or to like cross it to his weak foot to get a shot off, it just kind of like he was stumbling a little bit, like his footwork wasn't that technical. So like I get some of those vibes when I watch his highlights, but that's all I know for Eugene Ansa as his highlights. He's 28 years old. He could come in and probably start doing the job immediately. So we'll see once he gets here. And maybe that'll be a kick in the ass for Paul Arriola, bro, because I can't pronounce the name of the team because it's just like it's heavy. I don't want to butcher it, bro, but the Israeli Pro League. He's from Ghana as a born player. He's Ghanaian.
All right.
But I just don't know what to expect with him yet. I'm not expecting a ton of goals. I would love it if he came and just contributed with crosses, put a lot of dangerous balls into the area, took on outside backs 1v1, create some chances and opportunities. But I'm not going to put pressure on him to score. I think at the end of the day, that has to come from players who have been here, been a part of the system, and should know what to do. Velasco, Arriola, Leggett. I'm looking at all of y'all. Obrian. While Ferreira's out, I'm looking at those guys before I look at Ansa. So we'll see.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We got to figure it out next Wednesday. North End best ball. So we got to come up with a draft for that. Right
Drop
now.
Reynoso, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna drop them. We're gonna drop a few guys. I don't know if we could drop somebody we already have that's actually available in the league. I think we can only do somebody that's gone. I don't know. I gotta see the itinerary that these guys made up. But
We
shout
should
out to
propose
Zach
a new
and
rule,
E.
bro. New rule.
I know,
Rule.
right?
Anyone
Yeah.
who goes into court investigation and misses half a season can be able to be traded.
Yeah.
That's a good rule.
I
That's
think,
a good rule.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that'll be approved, stamped and approved. G. But next Wednesday, y'all go check us out, 7 p.m. I'm gonna probably have Harry come on with me because they want to banter with him. But we're gonna have the group chat going, so all of us got to be in there and figuring out who we're gonna draw because Jose wasn't a part of the first draw, but he's a part of this one now. So I don't know if you've seen the standings. We're in 4th place. We're out probably about like 70 points, but that's okay. That's okay, man. At least it's not like 100 or 200. Because I've seen some pretty big gaps. I could be lying. We could be down like 150. But
Yeah, I was like, are we sure? Or we're not tremendously down? I haven't kept up with it, but I'm down to jump in, bro.
Yeah, we got to figure out what players we're going to pick up from the league. So y'all go check us out next Wednesday. Like I said, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all the time. After we get off of here, I will be dropping it on there. You can always go back, watch us on YouTube. We do go live. Try to go live on Wednesdays at 9:30. I don't know about doing a show next week. I don't know if how long the best ball is gonna go, how long that's gonna run, but we'll figure it out. Maybe. It's a lot of content, and then Jose already knows how that goes with the kiddos and the wife and all that. So that's it could be.
We'll see.
It's like asking to go out or something. But goals.tv, go check it out. Code FIRE is going to get you a lifetime membership. They just got the Apple going, the app on there, and then Android. It's been live. So guys, go check it out. What's new over there? What's going on over there, Jose, right now?
Bro, ton of new content. Obviously, right now MLS is dominating the conversation. So whether it's a podcast or a vlog or whatever, those are popular right now. You get a lot of the European creators who do like Premier League or La Liga content. Just either doing transfer mill stuff or they're actually like trying to talk about other leagues that are out there too, or just trying to talk to other creators doing cool collabs. Either way, bro, a ton of content doesn't really stop. The off season for Europe just means that American leagues and MLS are in season. So a lot of content there. You guys go check out Goals TV. It's all free, even if you don't have an account, but an account just lets you do cool stuff. You can like videos, you can create playlists, you can do all kinds of stuff on there. So go check it out, Goals TV. When you create your account, use code FIRE, supports the show, and you get a free account for life.
Yeah, go banter with Jose because this guy, he needs it, man. He needs it. He has the box to box.
Yes, sir. But this show is my frustration release when I get to banter on stuff. And look, I don't want to tease too much, but we got an exclusive show for Goals TV coming that's very, very banter heavy, very debate heavy. has a lot of different content creators from MLS and across the country going to be involved, and it's going to be the first Goals TV exclusive. So we're excited for that. It's going to be a lot of fun to produce, but that'll be probably rolling out. I think promotions for rolling out here the next month or so.
Yeah, everyone, just don't make my guy cry because he's very sensitive.
Interesting. us Dallas fans tend to be a little sensitive, I guess.
Yeah, no cups,
Mm.
Nowhere
Yeah,
to put your
only
tears.
heartbreak from being in the MLS Cup final, which Austin FC fans don't know what it feels like, but you'll get there.
3 years. I mean, not 27, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll get there, man. We'll get
Old
there.
old enough to talk shit, but not old to take it. That's all I heard.
No, I could take it. I could take it. I could take it, bro. All day, all day. Code fire, man. Y'all like this banter? I'm telling you, we do it all the time. It's all love, bro. Episode 48. Let's see, it'll be 49 and then 50. Man, we might have to do a show next week. We might have to do a show next week.
Yeah, we gotta get to 50, bro. 50's gotta be a big one.
Yeah, we gotta get one out next week. So we'll see y'all next week. It's been decided. Like I said, Code Fire. I appreciate y'all. Please rate and review. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. We love y'all. Everything y'all do for us. Sam, you got any closing words?
We got to get our away shit together.
No, you don't. Stay where you are.
Yeah.
Dallas till I die, baby.
DTID. Yeah.
DTID.
Yeah, stay better than my friends. We'll see y'all next week.
Right.
Later, man.